Hi ladies, welcome back. This is Faith and you've reached Fashion and Fitness Done Right, as you know. Ladies, I want to welcome you back to the channel. We're in the beginning of the new year, 2024. So if you haven't heard me say to you, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, and welcome to my kitchen. Ladies, I want to welcome you to the kitchen because today I'm going to be revisiting HelloFresh. Down through the years, I used to use HelloFresh, and so lately I haven't really talked about it much, but I have indeed picked up quite a bit of weight. In fact, I picked up the 50 pounds that I lost some time ago. Yes, I did say 50, but we're going to put a pin there right now. And I want to welcome you back to the channel and ask you, how are you doing? How are you? How's your husband? How's your wife? And how are your children? And let's remember the grandbabies. How are the grandchildren doing? I pray everybody is well at this time. As I was saying briefly, I want to remind you to remember to support me on this channel by remembering to hit the like button and the subscribe button. I need you to change the algorithms for me. By hitting the like button, it sends them the message that somebody is interested. And today we're just going to be talking about rededication. We're going to be talking about reinventing. You know, on my statement of purpose, which I actually have a statement of purpose for this YouTube channel, I talk about refreshing and recalibrating and reinventing ourselves. And for me, I have to sit back and I have to address this in the beginning of the year. I don't want to do a resolution. That's not something that I want to do. I want to do a refocusing. I want to rededicate to me. There's been a lot that has gone on in the past year. 2023 was a year that came with a lot of adversity, and I found my comfort in food, and it shows because now, as I said to you, I have picked up 50 pounds. Ladies, I was not always here. This is not my first time visiting this weight. Let me show you a picture. So this is something that I know that I'm capable of getting it off, and so I just want to be at my healthy stage. That's what I'm interested in being. I want to be back where I know that I feel good. I feel good. I noticed since the weight gain, I don't have as much stamina. I don't have a desire to do anything really because it's become burdensome to me. All right, before you come for me, I'm talking about me, M-E, me, myself, and I, Faith. Yes, the 3 in 1. I'm talking about her. I'm talking about me. Ladies, if you're struggling, this is one of the reasons why I'm coming on, because I do want to be an encouragement. So let's get back. Again, remember, I talked to you about refreshing, recalibration, and reinventing. So today we're reinventing by revisiting an old favorite, which is HelloFresh. I started using HelloFresh about 2015. And when I went and reordered the other week, when they made my first delivery the other day, I realized that I had been with them for 5 years. I did, I think, 2015 all the way up to 2020, and then I stopped using them. I don't know if we were eating out a lot or we were ordering in a lot, but I know that even though it is a budget-friendly plan, and it really is, and if you can look over my shoulder, you'll see the boxes there, and I have them, the ground beef sitting there out because I want it to be at room temperature when I begin to prepare it. I don't want it to be cold and it cooks hard and it won't be good for us. You know what I mean? So let me get back to what's important. Again, I said we're not resoluting. We're not making resolutions in 2024. I don't know about you, but I'm not. I'm just trying to be better at who I was than yesterday. All right? So let me look down. I want to... I said I want to talk a little bit. I always make notes to kind of help me to stay focused because, you know, guys, ladies, you know I love you. But, you know, I do go off on a tangent sometimes. So I try to make little notes just to kind of keep me in the focus of where we're headed. All right. But I want to tell you, yeah, I talked about 2023 being difficult. Yeah, it was a tragic year. Of 2022 and 2023 were very tragic years as far as family loss. Big hits, family loss. But God, who He is a keeper, you know. But I did find my comfort in food as well. All right. Let me say this. HelloFresh happens to be a fresh weekly food subscription. Let me look down at my notes, okay? A fresh weekly food subscription, and they come meal preparations that come with portions of either 2 or 4 servings. So that's your choice. The box always will include all necessary ingredients, which makes it relatively easy. And today, this is our box. We have, and it usually comes with 3 plans, all right, for the week. All right. Let me go back to my notes. And I said that it is portioned for 2 and 4 servings. Everything, all the ingredients, has an easy follow instruction card with all the information, literally step-by-step detail on how to do a thing. All right, ladies, when I say this is really easy. Also, you can yourself choose your own plan based on your family size. So you know it's just me and the husband. All the children are grown now, so it's just the 2 of us in the house. And so we have the 2 per person. We have the 2-person plan, all right? It says, okay, I said for me, the 2-person plan is what we had in the past, all right? Also, let me help you understand. I think that this is very cost effective. I really do. I think it's very budget friendly when you look at it as opposed to preparing the meal and then going out to make the same meal. Also, ladies, let me add, you know, it's the BFF, budget friendly. So I do the BFFs, always trying to find the BFF for my BFFs, which are you. All right, so today we're going to be doing the Tex-Mex beef and black bean rice bowl with lettuce, tomato, and scallion crema. Oh, that sounds delicious. Can you see that? You see all the ingredients right there? It's going to come, and that's basically what's in the bag. So I want you to take a picture of that. All right, because we're going to come back in a few minutes, and I'm going to leave a QR code somewhere around here, and that there is a discount. I'm not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by them, but I will, because we do budget friendly, and we always want to focus on the things that where we can save a few dollars. I will leave you the discount code that HelloFresh is offering, all right? And hopefully when you scan it, you'll be able to get that discount if it's not out. You know what I mean? If it's still available, then I want you to use it, all right? So ladies, give me a minute to reposition myself so that we can pull out the items, okay? We're going to pull out the items, and then I'm going to wash them. So I'm going to this will take a little while. Okay, so we have some scallion. Let me see what I have for you. We have some scallion. Ooh, we have some baby ice. We have some baby lettuce, romaine, and we have a small bag of basmati rice, it looks like. Oh, jasmine rice. Jasmine rice. We have the tomato. I'm just digging in the bag. I'm sorry. I'm holding it down as always. I always do that. I apologize. And then we have the ingredients. And so we have this says only a teaspoon of cumin, but that's much more than a teaspoon. So I'm sure that'll be some left over. And then I think this is sour cream, okay? So we have the package of sour cream. And then lastly, this should be the black beans. Oh, wait, there's something else in the bag. This should be the black beans and a piece of garlic. Wouldn't be without it. Okay, so now we're going to kind of make our way over to the stove. Now, the way the backsplash is, I really have nowhere to set the camera, so I'm going to have to figure this out. I will, at the end of this presentation, I'm going to leave my first official HelloFresh meal preparation that I made in the small apartment in the city of New York. And you will see I was literally cut off. I had no maneuver room, but I made the meal and it did come out pretty delicious. If I do say so myself, I remember it. It was pretty good. All right, ladies, so stand fast, and I'm going to be right back with you after I clean the vegetables, I get them prepared, chopped up and ready to go, okay? I'll see you soon. Okay. All right, ladies, here we are again. I'm just showing the quick prep that I've done. I put the meat out of the way right there for right now. I chopped up washed and cleaned the lettuce and chopped it up. It's in a separate bowl. And here are all the ingredients right here. They said to cut up the scallion and separate them. The greens from the whites of the scallion. Dice the tomato as well. Finely chop the garlic. This is the creme. This is actually, what was it? Cream. What was it again? Lord have mercy. Girl, where your glasses? Give me a minute. I think this is cream cheese, sour cream. And then this is the, y'all have to pray for me because I really don't see well. This is the ground cumin. Here are the beans. Okay, this is the pot that we're going to be cooking the meat in. I have already the water boiling for my rice. I wanted to measure the rice out. So the rice turned out to be a half a cup, just so I would know how much water to put to cook the rice. So I think it's always half of a double of what you have. So if you have a half an ounce, you put 2 cups. If you have a half a cup, you put 2 cups, I think it is. So I'm going to put those in now because it's just begun to boil. And I'm going to try to reestablish myself once again, ladies. But I want to get this in here and get it started cooking. I want to get that in there and get it started cooking. And once I do that, I left my spoon all the way over there. Let me come over here. Got to make things do what it do. Okay. All right. Put you on hold just a moment. I had to go and rinse the spoon off. All right, so I just want to give this a good stir. The rice has to get a good stir. All right, just for me. Make sure all of it's in there. Now I'm going to leave that and let that cook up. Once it boils, it begins to boil, I will come back to that. But that wasn't the focus. I just wanted to really show you all the meat, all the prep, okay? The prep time. I have it here where I can read it as I'm cooking. I can see it all clearly. And so this all works for me because I'm 5'6" and a half. I'm not that tall, but I'm tall enough where I can see it and read it with comfortability. All right, so let me set this camera up so that you can see me cooking. Hopefully, you'll be able to see me cooking. All right, let's give it a try. Hold on. All right, ladies, this is the deal now. I've restructured the camera, but it turns out I'm going to have a bit of the same situation that I had when I was in New York City. Because it's such a area, this area here where the stove top is, I'm trying to turn it for you to see, as you can see, right? I'm going to turn it so that you can see. But the moment I begin to position down, it's pretty much happening again. In New York, this happened to me. My head gets cut off, as you'll see. So if you don't mind me continuing with the prep, I don't mind continuing. So I already have the rice going. It's just about done, pretty much. I want to make sure I fluff it up. Once it got into its good boil, it didn't say add salt. It didn't say add salt, but I like to add a little salt in my rice. So, see, I'm trying to see. See, here we go. Here we are, ladies. We're back in the same thing that we were in New York. All right, but anyway, so the rice is almost ready. I'm not going to keep pounding on that. All right, so let's see what it said. Okay, so it told us to make sure in a small pot to combine the rice, 3/4 cup of water. Okay, I did my own thing, and it still turned out all right. A pinch of salt, also bring to a boil, then cover and reduce on the lower. Okay, so it said to lower and simmer, cook for 10 minutes. Okay, so we're actually right about there right about now. So it all is coming together. All right, so they told me to drain the beans, and what did I do with the beans? Once the rice has cooked 10 minutes, stir in the drained beans and cook them until the rice is tender, 5 to 8 minutes. All right, so I have the beans here. Oh Lord, where's my? I have the beans. My rice is starting to pop. I have the beans here already drained, and so we're going to put them in here together and let them jive, right? And I'm going to discard this drainer, and then I'm going to just kind of mix them up a little bit so that the flavor of each kind of get to know each other. And then I'm going to leave it and let them, I already have it on the simmer. So they're basically just going to love on each other while we move on to the next thing. So can you see? This is the pot that we're using here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5-burner stove. And so now we're moving on. It says, while the rice and the beans are cooking, wash and dry the produce. So again, I showed you that I already had them already set up. Okay? I already had them set up and cleaned. And that's my little stool. Sometimes when I'm tired, I don't want to stand in the kitchen. So, okay? So now they're already prepared. They told me to thinly slice. Everything is in its place. And then it says 3, drizzle a little oil into the pan to cook the beef. Okay, I should at least have that starting to warm. Drizzle a little oil into the pan to cook the beef. I don't want to put too much because the beef will create its own oil unless it's like Angus. You know what I mean? Angus beef tends to not have as much oil. All right. So while this is getting hot, and I remember I took important note especially for those of us that cook meats. Always let them go room temperature first. I think they cook better when you leave them at room temperature. When you don't, they tend to be so hard. Okay. And while we're waiting for, I'm prepping, but I don't think I'm prepping that great. So it's been a while. Like I said, my last opportunity to be a part of HelloFresh was in 2020. So I'm here now trying to recreate, get back into eating a little better. The key is eating a little better. And that's it. So while we're waiting for this, okay, is that hot enough yet? It's not really hot. You can always tell by putting your hand like right inside. It'll tell you. All right, so we're going to, it said to drizzle the oil in a large pan, right? And medium heat, add the beef, scallion, the scallion whites, the garlic, and the cumin, and salt and pepper. All right, so while I've been cooking a little while, I can kind of know when it's hot. All right, it's getting there. I don't want to put it in too soon, so let me just put you on hold until we're ready. I love you. Hold on. Did I stop you? No, I didn't. I took a picture. Hi guys, are we still together? So I decided to drop in that meat before I turn back on the pan, which I should have, turned back on the camera. All right. It's kind of mushy coming out of here a little bit, but I got it out. So we're supposed to throw in with this the garlic, a little bit of cumin, and some salt and pepper, right? Here's my garbage bowl. I always take the bag and kind of make it a garbage bowl so that, you know, while you're cooking, you have your little trash. So I'll leave it right on this side. Okay. So they asked for the garlic to go in there with that meat. And they asked for a little cumin to go in there. It's supposed to be a teaspoon of the cumin. I'm going to have to put it with the scissors. And I'm going to have to eyeball it because we're pressed for time. Okay. A little bit of cumin. Uh-oh, that is a teaspoon. All right, that's about a teaspoon. And then we're going to just kind of stir this up. And the white scallion meat, right? It said the white scallion meat also. So again, and forgive me that you're looking at the bottom part of me, but if I pull it up, you're not going to see, you won't be able to see what it is I'm doing here. So we're picking up the scallion now, the white scallion. Remember they said to separate the white from the green part of the scallion. And so I need to put a little salt in here. And the salt that I'm about to put in here is some pink Himalayan salt. I'm going to put a little pink Himalayan salt. I hope you can see it going in. And I'm going to put a little fresh, black pepper. I'm down to the bottom of it. So you probably will just be making, I need to refill that. I forgot to do it before I started this segment. Okay, wow, this is smelling amazing. Can you smell that? Let me come over here so you can see. Can you smell the, actually, let me move this over. Because that's done and this is, the beans are done. So I'm going to just turn them off. And I'm going to come to this side so you can see what it is I'm doing. All right, and basically that's what we're doing. We're just cooking it down. Absolutely delicious. Ooh, guys, this smells amazing. The rice and the beans are pretty much cooked. Let me show you so you can see they're pretty much done. It don't take no time to make some rice. Okay, and where are we? What are we doing? What are we doing? I have a splatter of something on this floor. The grease needs to splatter. Okay, so now they want me to make the crema in a small bowl. And combine the sour cream and the scallion greens. Add 1 teaspoon of water. Okay, I think we can do that. That thing is really small. All right, we'll get a regular bowl. We'll use a regular bowl. We won't get cute. Again, I need to cut it, so I got a regular bowl. I'm going to rinse it a little bit. I should have had it prepped, though. We're going to cut the sour cream and put the excess in the garbage bowl that we have. Remember, we create a garbage bowl. I think I got that from one of the cooking shows. One of the girls makes a garbage bowl. And I'm one of those that if it works, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. If it works, I'm going to work it. All right, so now we have, I think I need to come down here. So now we have the sour cream. We're going to be putting that in the bowl. Ladies, I'm sorry, I can't, my oven needs to be in the center aisle, but the sink is over in the center aisle, so we have to make it work. Okay, so we're putting this. We're putting a couple of the green scallions in here. And what else did she want? What else did they ask for? A teaspoon of water. I need a smaller spoon. Oh, I forgot to rinse my bowl. All right. I promise you. I promise you there's nothing crawling around here. So, and you're just going to stir this up. Just the scallions, a teaspoon of water. It's just, I guess it's just to break it up a little bit. If you can see, right? Can you see that? And I think that's it to this. While I burn up my meat. Okay. Now it's pretty much cooking down. Oh, I smell the garlic. Wow. It smells good. This meat really had no fat in it. I wonder, was this like an Angus beef? It was really fatless. Okay, guys, let's see where we're at now. Give me patience. We put the cumin in. We put the yogurt in. Sour cream, excuse me. We put the sour cream in. I would have probably used Greek yogurt to kind of cut back because I have to become conscious of these calories now. I have to, ladies. Okay. So we're now back at the finishing the rice and beans. It says flush the rice with a fork to taste and season with salt and pepper. I sometimes put salt and pepper in my water while I'm cooking the rice, just so that it'll always be good. I just rinsed it off. So they're looking pretty fluffy to me. This rice looks delicious. And what was it, jasmine rice? I don't usually cook jasmine rice well. All right, and so it says finish the rice and beans. We fluffed it up, added a little salt and pepper. I'm going to wait to taste. I'm going to wait to taste before I add my salt and pepper. And the reason why is because I want to make sure that I don't need it. All right, and so now they're telling me it's time to serve. And so we're going to set up the plate. I'm all over the place. I'm going to get it together. I think my kitchen could have been turned around where my stove was here and my sink was over here. But it's all good. I love it, love it, love it. All right, so we're about to serve. And it's telling me to divide the rice and beans and beef mixture between the shallow bowls. Oh, they want me to put it in the bowl. Okay. Yeah, because I'm supposed to be serving for two. So if my husband was here, I would have this ready for him. I'm about to break a fast, so this is going to be right on time. I won't put a lot because I have been fasting. I really don't have a great hunger like I used to have. All right, and so it's saying to divide it and add the beef mixture. So they want the beef mixture to go on top. Yo, I need to turn this off. I'm about to make fried hamburgers. All right, this looks so good. All right, ladies, so here we are. And so I'm going to add that to the top of it. Can you see that? Let's come up. I'm going to add that to the top. Ooh, it's supposed to be 2 servings. All right. Ooh, that looks good. I'm going to cover that with my lid. So that smells good. Okay, and then what are we to do? It says, in sections, top with sliced lettuce, tomato, and scallion creamer. So top with sliced lettuce. Are you still watching? They want me to top it with the sliced lettuce. Ooh, might be too much for me. I just broke my fast, so you might see me eat some lettuce. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon. I was asking God, should I try to bother with this food while I'm on this fast? But I'm gonna wait. And then it says to add the tomatoes. Ladies, I don't know about you, but this is looking kind of good. And we're supposed to put the scallion on top of the tomatoes, right? And then they're asking that you still put some fresh creamer, which has that in there. And I don't know about you ladies, but that's looking pretty darn good to me. I don't know if it's looking like the picture. You remember the picture? But I think that's looking pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna take the picture down. I had it stuck up here so I could read the instructions. All right, so my bowl is not that big, but again, it looks pretty tasty. So give me a minute. I'm gonna come back to you one more time. And here is our final look. I'm going to pull up close. Here's the picture. I forgot to mention that it's a 5-minute prep and it takes about 20 minutes to prepare. And it says that it is a 830 calorie meal. And so I'm about to partake of this. My camera has given me major drama. Not my camera stand. It's acting ugly right now. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to say goodbye to you or not. So hold on a moment. Did it allow me? Yes, it did. Okay. Hi, ladies. Thank you for joining me. As you can see, I'm popping sweat. I made a total mess over in the corner, but I'll be able to clean that up in a minute. Thank you for joining the channel. As always, look at that mess. Oh, my goodness. We're trying to be a better me in 2024 because we're really believing God for more. And with that being said, you be encouraged. Come on. If you haven't started, start. It's never too late. Time to recalibrate, refresh, and reinvent that we can be better in 2024 because we're expecting more because there is a great wide open door. Now, trust me when I tell you, you can really do all things through Christ who has given you the strength because great is the He that is within you than the He that is in the world. Have a phenomenal day and I will see you next time. Be well.